Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to try playing a little bit of Dead Space, and given how thorough these little warnings are at the beginning, I just thought I'd let them play out. That way if anyone hasn't actually played Dead Space, they can take a moment and read those, and I don't have to spell it out in the description and on the video and all that sort of stuff. So, just in case you don't have any idea what we're getting into, this is a horror game. I'll just be honest. I hate horror games. Not because I dislike horror, but because I'm a wimp. They scare the shit out of me. So, I have to kind of brace myself with it. I've tried recording sort of live audio as I went through and did my playthrough on it. To be honest with you, most of the time when something scares me, I'm one of those people that just takes a deep breath. So I thought it'd be more interesting just to narrate my playthrough and point out the points where the story successfully managed to get me to shit myself. So, contemplated doing easy for a moment just so I wouldn't have to stress out over ammo and whatnot. And then I was like, nah, we'll do medium. I believe we can switch it if we need to, because not really my style of game, shooters. I'm not very good at them, and you'll see that very quickly. Like, I know Monster Hunter, I label it as a mediocre playthrough, but realistically, I'm probably above average in Monster Hunter. Not great, but definitely not mid-tier. If for no other reason than I've played it and played the types of game for so long. I will pause talking for a moment and let people watch the cinematic.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Ishimura is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls? It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Welcome to Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting teams set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications black? I don't know what this is.
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
The hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control.
What? We're off course.
Daniel!
Guys Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull. Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down. Got it.
Drop the blast shield. Everyone brace yourself. Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston. All right?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Alright, so now we actually start gaining some control of the character. One thing I never realized, you can actually turn the camera a little bit during that opening sequence. So, hell, who knows how many times you'd have to play through it to see all the little things that you're missing out on. By the way, this is also the Dead Space remake. It's not the OG version, so the graphics are a little bit better. They've tweaked the game a little bit at certain segments
Go
to
on.
improve
We'll
it.
get it strapped up.
For example, there's a rail shooter sort of section later on that has actually been substantially improved from the original, because it's not really a rail shooter thing anymore. But we'll see how it goes. Stuff like this just makes me nervous. It's hard to keep pushing forward all the time. Like, it's one of the reasons why I'm not really playing Outlast, because Outlast is not hard regarding combat or anything. It just tests your ability to knowingly walk into scary moments. When I see stuff like this, I'm probably just going to scroll through it pretty quickly. Start out trying to go through kind of slow, and then I'm like, oh, this is very, very long. Let's jump down through here. Anyone that wants to read it can pause it.
Isaac, guess we better go.
Don't really have any nerves going on yet because we don't have any way of defending ourselves. So there's not really a lot of purpose in trying to scare us just yet. Like, horror games do kind of have a little bit of a formula until they give you whatever the main sort of gimmick or mechanic is for the game.
May as well get signed in.
While there may be a couple jump scares, there's not really going to be anything where it's really up to you to have done it. So, no reason to be nervous yet. We're still safe.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
Location dead.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Well, let's just keep wandering on blindly into this hellscape that, if you've ever watched Event Horizon, which I watched it as a kid. Rewatching it as an adult wasn't quite as scary, but when I was young, yeah, it was terrifying. And this game is like stepping into that, but on steroids.
Someone left in a hurry.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
Yeah, I was just kind of chilling in the corner because wasn't really sure where to go. So reading the little tooltip there and be like, all right, let's figure out what we need to do to get something. The last time I played this game was probably 20 years ago. Oh, well, hold on. Okay, not quite 20. It's not been 20 years yet, but about 17. I played it when it first came out. I haven't played it since then. Alright, which one do you want me to try? Where's the blue one? Not this one. Come on. There we go. Now, let's see what happens from back here in the safe zone.
Smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Not really worried yet. I feel like we're about to see some people get wiped out. But I don't have a gun yet, so shouldn't really be in that much danger.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Hammond?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
And that is a badass death scene.
Daniels, get the doors open!
Get out of there!
Hands on the door!
Let's see, I guess we're supposed to let them in? Maybe? Oh, no, run. What's... Oh, shit. Okay, so what happened right here was I was playing, and then, you know, I had headphones on to make this more atmospheric, and magically my wife is right behind me putting some stuff away. So this actually scared me in a legitimate way. And now I'm just nervous because I'm fucking trapped. Yeah, so my wife assisted the game in trying to give me a mild heart attack. I'm sure that won't be the last time she does that. Well, so much for being safe when you don't have a weapon. So, gotta make note of that. Not safe anywhere. And, hit the button. Hit the button. Hit the button. Okay. No. Our elevator's safe. Oh, shit. Nope. Okay, I forgot it did that. So, that was a legitimate reaction. Have I mentioned that I hate horror games? Yeah, no, even just watching, they still manage to startle me. I should probably just record the video for the footage about a week before I do the voiceover. That way I kind of forget what happens, so that it can scare me all over again. Yeah, that's a lot easier said than done. Yeah, this weapon's really good at removing limbs, but I'm very bad at aiming. So, here's to hoping normal he got some decent ammo supplies. Because if not, I'm kind of... So, Too much happens for a moment. Can you imagine if they redid this game, but did it with some of the Alien Isolation AI so that sound would start drawing them towards rooms? I think that'd be pretty cool. It would make this game absolutely terrifying because nowhere would be safe. Oh! Oh, he's just having a snack. And let's cut some limbs. Goddamn, cut the limbs off. Really not sure how I want that. I just know I loaded enough ammo into him to make him die. What if that wastes shells or charges, whatever it is? Yeah, if you don't like slow progress, you're really gonna hate the way that I play this. Cause if I whoop, there goes my wife scaring me again, just happening to appear at the same time as something popping up off screen on screen. And before anyone asks, no, I'm probably never going to record live stream footage of this with Facecam. Mainly because I just don't have a good setup for that. If I was playing a PC game, I might be able to do that, but for a console game, not really. Even my mic setup, I'm using a Yeti. Thing gets in the way. I got a Shure or something along those lines where I could actually position it to be out of the middle of my face and make a game a little bit more playable. Maybe. But I'm not going to put that much money into a mic unless the channel actually gets to the point where it's monetized. Yeah, I still hadn't really put together that I could just pop circle and it would heal me. It took a minute too to realize that his health bar is on his back, which is actually a pretty cool system. The UI for this is really well thought out. They really put a they really put a lot of love and care into how they put this game together.
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be
How the hell can there be little sections like this where the two areas aren't connected so they can't get to each other?
Repair techs. So how do we do
One
this?
of my questions.
There's a broken tram car
Oh,
blocking
money.
the tunnel. It's gridlocked
Sure, I'll need a ton of that at some point.
I can't lift the lockdown
Either
on the
not
tram
yet,
until we get a spare from the maintenance
or I'm just
bay.
too stupid to figure
But
out
it's
how
all
to do
on
an
us inside
upgrade
of
yet.
quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does.
He comes from a house of learned doctors.
I'll be back soon.
See, now, this is the part of horror games that I hate the most. Because you know this has been structured to be a safe room. So you know right now you're safe. That's why there's a save station there. But now you have to make yourself leave the safe place and walk into the danger zone so that you are susceptible to scares again. What is it? Oh, okay. Just a container. Good to know. Time to start opening everything. Let the RPG instincts kick in. Speaking of RPG instincts, it looks like WoW is getting close to the final patch for this current expansion, so might have to boot it back up again for a little bit, get caught up on the story before the next one comes out. Yeah, just keep happy thoughts. Small foreshadowing, as far as I can tell, this is mostly the wrong choice. Well, I don't think completely. Where's the thing that did that? And your way down the hallway here. Conserve ammunition by dismembering enemy limbs. I would love to. I would love to be able to do that easily. Nothing would make me happier than to be at a point where I can worry about conserving. Oh, god damn it. This is where that thing walked past earlier. Yeah, that's what I figured. Watched too many horror movies to fall for something like that. And now's the time to practice. Cool. Good. I guess as long as you don't being bum rushed by a whole bunch of them, it's not that bad. I gotta love Lovecraftian monsters, though. Maybe not love Lovecraft the person, but you know, people of all creeds enjoy a good Lovecraftian style horror, so I think we can just ignore the author and go along about our days. Is there another save station already? That doesn't make me feel better. That makes me feel like there's something horrible in the next room. Always gotta have multiple saves. That way when you're not confident you've made the right choice, you can always abort the choice that you've made and pick a new one. Oh yay, wide open areas.
Don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Yeah, who cares? As long as they stop moving, stop attacking. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. It's running, running, running. Oh, that always makes me just look like I've been punched in the stomach. Now you probably start to see what I mean when I say I am a terrible shot. Hopefully that gets better, because I don't think there's going to be enough ammo for me to keep just spamming them. Oh hell, it's about halfway. Oh, it's full. So. Let's just keep going and get jump scared some more. And what's this thing right here? Let's try this. Not a good idea. Should have done this down. Oh well, out of health packs as well. Yay! Something I can do to hurt them. Came from. It's nothing's trying to kill me out of it. I doubt there's anything else in there. Why am I talking like this is the first time I'm playing it? It's partly because I can't really remember what happens. Gotta get them all. That way I can continue to have the aiming skills of a blind man. I guess Bullseye probably, or not Bullseye, Daredevil would be a better shot than me with this thing. Huh, a lot of them down there. Bet something pops out. Let's see. And let's test this out. Worked pretty well. Give him a little stompy stomp. Heartbeats. Oh shit! Yet again, his heartbeats are going. The sign that there's still things around somewhere? Or does this just not have true audio tones for it? I feel like they're sneaky enough to put in some fake outs. Supposed to power that door from somewhere. I think I'm just going to give up for now. Because it seems to be upper level. So I would bet somehow I had to work my way around to it from the other area. Because I didn't see anything about going up. No, I'm probably 100% wrong. But we won't find that out for a while. Whether I am or not. I don't know what she said just now. If it doesn't pop up on the subtitles, the odds that I actually pick up what's been said is pretty slim. But I think that is what gives me the sign that I've just now made a complete loop. And so since I didn't see any way upstairs, which I'm sure someone's probably going to yell at me, "Hey, you idiot, it was right over here. You needed to go up this way." But until they do, let's just go back and check out the other area. Oh, God. Okay. Where did that thing go? Maybe sprint? Just to see what happens. Just run. Just go for it. Okay. Didn't jump down behind me, but there's the doorway. Okay, safe area. Safe area. Let's get to the safe area. Close, 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 close. Nope, can't make it close. Just close. Okay, good. I wonder if they'll pursue you into these rooms if they're actively chasing you. But imagine the answer is yes. This seems like that type of game. Not to mention, since this first release, developers have gotten kind of smart about that type of stuff. So if they change anything from the original to address that, I would imagine one thing would be that they can chase you in if they couldn't before. There used to always be a funny thing in horror games. You get someone stuck at the doorway staring at you like, "Oh, I can only chase you so far. Not sure why I can't step through the door, but I can't." Even in space, there's some asshole standing inside the automatic doorway keeping it from closing. New item. I bet that's how I stopped that door. And now I notice the little circle on the back after wasting a second charge. Let's see if this will make it easier to fight enemies, because I'd imagine it's supposed to be used for puzzles, but the first thing I think of when I see a gravity thing that holds things still is it's limb cutting time. I don't trust that save station. Trust any of them. Oop. The trust is not unearned. What's going on? Okay. Well, I bet there was something going on down that one hallway that I wasn't looking down. Just in case, let's go ahead and save. Yeah, might as well overwrite that. And then let's hit this station up, see what it does. Oh, refills the little thing on my back. Cool. That doorway looks stopped. That one's open. That one's stopped. There's great though. How good more ammo is always fantastic. Well, we can hear their breathing going off. See, that's another one of those alien isolation moments that, if that type of AI was built into this, I'd have been calling them in, more or less, just from stomping some crates. This seems like a battle arena.
Message retrieved.
Benson to engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling?
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
I know.
And so I would imagine as soon as I figure out what's going on and how, I'll probably start getting attacked.
Loading system reinitialized.
That audio log was a good, solid hint that I'm going to need to use the stasis module here somewhere. I keep hearing the screams off in the distance. Going to pop up at some point soon. No chance that I get through this whole room with nothing attacking me. Oh, yep, there he is. Let's slow him down. Pretty good job, too. That makes it a lot easier to aim. Alright. Pull over this again.
Right loader claw disengaged.
Any luck moving that tram car?
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry. Okay? Sound carries down.
I'm glad they decided to stupid-proof this puzzle by putting in that little audio cue there. So let's try this again and throw stasis on the claw. There we go. That worked. Cool. Bet this other one over here will work now. And probably also immediately spit out a monster. Whoop! It makes me tense when they start screaming like that. Oh! Forgot about him. Oh, didn't forget about him, but didn't realize he was there. Even when they're moving like halfway frozen, I still can't kill them quickly. Okay, let's do this and get out of here.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Alright, let's bring it on, because I feel like there's going to be a wave or so creatures that come out from this point. I wouldn't guarantee there's one coming up behind me. No way, it's just one side at a time. There's the other one. Let's see how well this works. So, I mean, it's keeping him stunned, but that's pretty terrible. The level of damage that's showing is really cool. Well, good to know if it's just one-on-one, but wasn't one-on-one. This game's gonna give me a hernia.
The tram was jamming the whole system. That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
I suspect that's the other area that I left behind. Let's work our way back to the safe room and I guess go check back on the other side. Although to be honest, I think as soon as I get back to the safe room, I'm just going to quit for the night because I don't think my heart can take too much more of this. And I know it's just going to get worse. Or it's going to go... Okay, time to kill him. Time to kill him. No, or not. Where he went. Okay. Save and quit. Alright, so that is going to be it for the night. I genuinely can't take too much more. It's just messing with my nerves that much. So, click like if you like the video, subscribe, leave comments, and I'll see you whenever I decide to do another part. Have a good night, everyone, and remember, if I can beat it, so can you.